everyone, welcome back to another episode with me, Bellfire, and today we're back in Space Engineers, and unfortunately I am by myself for right now, and as you can see, I'm in the survival mode, but there's a reason for that. I would be in the creative mode if I wasn't, or if the thing I was building wasn't in such an early stage of development. Currently it's barely even ready to be shown, so that's the only reason as to why I am not in the creative mode. Basically, I'm planning to build a new mech style, if you will, than what I normally build. So the wheeled, or no, I'm planning to make a actual walking mech compared to my currently, from what you've seen from me, are only my driving mechs. None of them have been walkers, skimmers, any of that. You've seen the base mech. That one's just a big wheeled mech. You've seen the respawn mech. That is also a wheeled mech, and they're standing behind me. This one is, you guys haven't seen my Diablos. That's the name of the mech. I'll show it once we can produce it. So I hope you guys look forward to that one. That one is a skimmer and flyer. So it has two ways to get around. Production, I want here. So that one has two ways to get around. This new mech is going to basically be a mech frame that Reich and I can edit and modify however we see fit, or need to, would be another way to put it. But right now, I'm just trying to get enough stuff together so that I can actually build some new spots. So I need a basic assembler and refinery. And the hope is that we won't be attacked here too much. And by the looks of it, what all can I produce? Stuff for either solar panels. Okay. Okay, so that's mostly good. Basic assembler. Refinery. Then I want light. Let me just fill this up. I know I definitely don't have enough resources to make all this. So, let me go ahead and hop up here. And then let me continue mining some more. And then I do know I need to find iron. That's going to be an entire event in itself. Or, yeah, we need to find a new iron vein because we have nickel, magnesium, and silicon, so that's good. We have those resources covered, and I have a feeling we're going to burn through a lot of that. We also need to find cobalt, or cobalt, however you all want to pronounce it. So we need to find cobalt. We also need to find iron, gold, and silver. I don't believe the Earth-like planet has any platinum on it, which I honestly kind of expect. Okay. So if I will go ahead and merge all these together, so that way it's not continuously hopping around. are you doing rolling backward? Why was there a piece of scrap metal? Okay, so really my main concern right now is getting attacked again. And I'm realizing now that this was a minor mistake to start drilling here, but that should be all right. And I can't disassemble stuff in this one, which honestly I've fully expected. And you know what? Let me go down a little bit. You know what? Let me get together enough resources so that way I can then just start building the base. I'll be back as soon as I'm done. Bye for now. Alright, I'm back, and I have a very basic setup going now. Dear Lord, that took me so long. Also a decent sized mining hole, I'll say. But let me go ahead and get a little bit extra. That way I can actually start making stuff. Because, as I don't know if Reiki and I discussed it on camera, but off camera, I really can't remember if we did it on or off camera. That's probably not a good thing. But Reiki and I discussed making a base, and we decided, you know what? We're making it underground. Because I would much rather, I would rather not risk being attacked again and having everything destroyed a second time. So you may be wondering, well, how are you going to get around that? Well, I actually have a pretty simple way. Hinge part. And then drill system. Putting all this stuff into production. Sorry, into production. Without mildly squeaking this time. Then the drill system. This will all make sense in due time. It won't make much sense right now, but eventually it will. And I know, I at least thought left, right. Oh. Left, right, and it has an up arrow, pointing to which direction is up. There. And you may be wondering, why exactly am I doing this? Well, it's a couple of reasons. One of them, this is going to be the best way for me to get things actually going in this series. But long story short, this is my way to prevent us from getting attacked the way we did in the last episode. You know, everything is gone and destroyed, as you guys can clearly see. As I'm currently by myself, 2 respawn mechs and no mobile base in sight. Or no base mecha, I should say, in sight. So, to say the least, I'm not the happiest about our current situation, but also that's, I guess, kind of what I get for not investing in better defenses from the get-go, because really, if we're thinking just realistically, We didn't have any defense at all. 65% yield. No, 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 no. Where's that coming from? There. Ow. That was... Why am I shaking so bad? Okay, there. That should be better. I hope. I'll just throw everything back in here. Let me guess. Out of stone again? Yep. Way out of stone. You know what? That might just help. That's because I'm running out of power. Just the current audio effects. Alright, so I'll be back again as soon as that drill system's built. I'll see you all in another couple minutes. Bye for now. Alright everyone, I'm back. That took me a little while to get this thing built, but now that it's built, basically, what I'm going to have it do is automatically drill out this area for me. And I will use the materials it drills out to then continue building off of this base until eventually it's a self-powered system. Because right now it is very dependent on me. Because I actually need to go in, empty everything, make sure I turn that off so I can turn that back on to turn that off. Oh, that's something else I need to do. There we go. I need to add a few more wind turbines. Four more of those. Nope. Yeah, no, I'm not. This time of all times, I refuse to mess around at all. Main reason being, I currently do not have the resources to play with, pretty much. Oh. Over here somewhere? Yeah, nice try. dear lord, my inventory is full now. And this is why I have a love-hate relationship with the enemies. I love them because, oh hey, free loot. I hate them because they could destroy my equipment and stuff. Oh, also, as you guys can see, I did upgrade my gear. So I now have an enhanced drill compared to me before my most recent cut to not having one. Wait, how are you full again? Didn't I... You're off, right? You are, yeah. I have no clue then. All right. Production, remove all of that. Could not be put into production because it's currently off. Yeah, that sounds about right. And dear Lord, holy gravel. Off, on. There we go. Oh, I see the issue here. Let me go ahead and work on this then, since apparently... Well, no, I'll be blunt. I am desperate for the power. Oh, I see the issue as to why that wind turbine is struggling to power these two things. It is nowhere near tall enough. But I will make it work for now, then I'll make it taller. Oh wow, one's already fully made. That's surprising. $108, $170. Okay, that could be significantly worse. Could be way better, but yeah, it could be way worse. So I'm not going to complain. And I'm going to turn you back on. Okay, so this is looking pretty good so far. How full are you? Not too full, okay. Assembler off. There we go. Oh, you just have a much bigger inventory than I initially thought. I see now. I thought you only had a couple liters. Not 23,000. I see my mistake now. Oh. You are full. I see. Oh, that would be useful information, I would guess. Whoops. And currently, we unfortunately have no need of gravel. Okay, never mind. Apparently, I cannot just grind away or grind down gravel. Got it. Okay, that's good at least. I can have two things on now. 203 components? Dear Lord. Oh, hey, good news. Second wind turbine's up. Nice. Yeah, and I will be welding these up to 100% because I'm going to be blunt. I just feel safer having them that way. In case something does come to attack my base, I would rather have them be at a higher construction percentage than anything else, realistically. I have a feeling I'm missing a couple more components than I initially thought. At least, I might be. Alright, there we go. There's one.
Energy low.
Oh, yay! Low energy, my favorite. That means I need to go over here. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Alright. What? Oh, I'm out of resources. Or nearly. Alright, I'll be right back. So sorry. Sorry about that. I'm back. So let me just... Okay, that should be everything I need to finish this. Yeah, it is. Nice. Okay. Perfect. I don't think I need 10 more interior plates. Nope. So I can finish that. And then finish this. And there we go. This should mean I have everything I need. Yep. We're all good. Nice. So that means this will be drilling down. I'll show you guys where it's going to be drilling down to. So it's not too deep, but it will be drilling down. I will probably make this go a little bit further down into the earth because this is honestly pretty shallow. That's what? Like maybe 5 meters or so. So I'm just going to have it drill through this entire layer, or this entire cube, to then continue on. And while I'm doing that, I'm, of course, gaining resources from it all. But there are still 2 resources I need to find. iron, or as I said earlier in the episode, I still need to find some iron, which is kind of... Oh, are you kidding me? I did not mean to do that. Well, I hope his seat's fine. Okay. So, I'm
Storm inbound.
going to drive away, hoping that that meteor storm does not hit the base. If it does, I will be very sad. But I will be trying to look for ore patches on the ground. Like up here, just by the look of the ground, I think there is one. In that little clearing with all the trees. And that was the meteor shower. Yep, all these little gray patches are typically indicators of ore nodes. Gold? Is it just gold, or is there more to it? If it's just gold, I will definitely take it. Yeah, I think it... Gold and silver. AG and AU. Okay. That is really good. So is... Let me just check over here. No, I think it's just gold and silver. AU... AU and AG. And then I will be double checking that because I did see the silver, but only briefly. Gold. More gold. Is this where the silver was? Oh. Nope, that is underground. Yeah, that's 70 meters below here. Okay. So, GPS AU. There. That way I won't get confused of where's the silver. Okay, so that's actually... That is really good. Okay. And there's another ore vein right up here. Nice. That means... Okay, so we might have iron much or significantly closer to the base than I initially thought. That's going to be so nice if that is actually the case. And what do we have? This is a big vein. Silicon. Silicon, ice, and magnesium. Or H2O, Si. All right. Really, honestly, I'm much happier than you would think about finding ice, considering we don't necessarily have any. At least that I can see immediately. I'm curious. The Clanging Gremlin. That is always a terrific name. But I'm going to head up here to see what we have. Because, again, I'm still looking for 2 resources. Yeah, but I'm curious what is on top of this, or on top of this side of the plateau. So I'll be back once I reach the top. I'll see you all in just a little bit. Alright everyone, I'm back, and right off the bat I found a nickel, magnesium, and silicon deposit. I'm currently parked on top of it. I haven't checked, or I just looked up there real quickly with my jetpack. And, well, first, let me go ahead and refill my hydrogen bottle. And let me show you what I found. And I am doing the jetpack trick. I tried teaching Reich, but he didn't seem to quite get it. Look at that. Honestly, this would make a perfect base location. Up here, specifically. And if you all should be able to see those 2 dark patches. Those dark patches, believe it or not, are ore patches. So that means we have 3 ore veins on this lake. So without absolutely destroying my head or my knees. Ow. What do we have? Ice. So it looks like this one's magnesium. Where's the other one's right over here. So ice and silicon by the looks of it. Then this one. A silver vein. Okay, a silver vein. That's insane. Silver and gold. Alright. And then there was one more. Yeah, right over... I think it was over there. Oh. That is shockingly close. Alright, so without getting any closer to that, I'm going to head back to that vein I saw. Despite how badly I want to figure out what's on this, or at this other vein. But that is an incredibly good base location as mods have figured out. So good to know. Unfortunately, my hunt for iron has been completely fruitless, along with the hunt for cobalt. I found everything else though. So I guess you could call that a success? But I guess, well, I don't guess. Off camera, I will continue hunting for more ore patches, specifically iron and cobalt. I'm pretty sure I have an idea of a vein area. that has at least iron, and if I remember right, it's back the way we came from. So that will be fun to search for. But right now, let me go ahead and head back to base to take a look at how much progress the drill and fill system has made. And yes, that is the system's name. It's the drill and fill system. This is what? Not Northwind. Not Life Tech. Well, I'll deal with that in a second. Right now I need focus going down this hill. Oh yeah, also for those of you who don't know, you can place blocks while in a cockpit. And the way you access that is by hitting Control and then G. Okay. Man, I'm kind of wishing Reich was here. That way we could have split up and hunted for resources. Ooh, okay. I am glad I've made an updated version of this that has much more aggressive AI. At least when it comes to keeping itself level. But good news, I haven't barely spent any power doing that. Or getting from point A to point B. Or from the mountain all the way over here. That was all just me coasting. Yay, micro amounts of iron. Not what I'm looking for, sadly. Let's see how this has been doing. Overall, honestly, not too bad. Considering, or when you take everything into consideration, that is a lot of gravel when you put everything into consideration. But let me go ahead, see about making a couple hundred steel plates. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm glad I left it to do its own thing. Only thing, I might need more refineries to keep up with it. And if I need more refineries, I will probably need a cargo container, which takes metal grids, which we don't have any of. Which means I need to go ahead and find cobalt. Much sooner than later. Oh. Bad. I seriously, I thought there was a second one. Okay, I'm going to continue looking. I'll be back when I find something, or if I find absolutely nothing. So I'll be back in just a little bit. Bye for now. I am incredibly upset right now because I found iron 220 meters from the base. Okay, I'll be back once I find some cobalt now. Unless there's cobalt in this iron vein. Which, if that's the case... if that's the case, I will be a very unhappy camper. But by the look... Did I just see that right? I saw that right. There's cobalt here. Just, if I read that right, 90 meters below the surface. So pretty far down, but I did read it right. Okay. Good to know. Okay, well, that is every ore possibly found, or that can possibly be found on Earth, or on the Earth, like. And yes, 98 meters below the surface, there's cobalt. Okay. I am calm. I am not calm. I am very unhappy. But hey, now I know. There's cobalt right there. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I need to expand my production, if you will, to be able to keep up with this. So let me turn you off. I'm going to have to empty out the assembler. Oh, it's still producing stuff. That's why. Well, all the iron I can go ahead and put into... Give me a second. Oh, I need cobalt for that. Of all things, I need cobalt for. I need it for the tier 2 welder? Or the tier 1 welder? Really? I find that kind of ridiculous. The fun of welding up light armor. Supply transport, huh? Ember? Well, the only one I know of is the Mods refinery, which is not over here. And that... Why is there a Incon DBS lookout tower? That I find confusing as to why that's there exactly. Well, I mean, if I'm being honest, no, I'm not. If I'm being perfectly honest and completely blunt about it to myself, it makes perfect sense. They have a perfect vantage point into the valley. Assuming they're close enough. So how many refineries do I want? Realistically? Oh no. Please don't tell me you're coming over here. Seriously, please? Oh, no, no, no. I really do not want to have to restart again. Oh my lord. What? 1, 2, 3, 4 refineries. Please tell me you're going to that magnesium one. Well, I can actually see you now. I mean, you don't quite look like you're coming towards my base. Hmm. Oops. Wait a second, that... I don't think it has the same approach angle. Okay, I'm going to head back to this base. Yeah, no, it doesn't have the same approach angle. Oh? I don't want to say anything, but... Yeah, 2.8. Okay, so... I won't say anything. I'll just put it that way. I won't say anything. I shouldn't be out of power. Oh, but I'm almost out of stone. That is surprising. 1, 2. Really? Okay, then. Apparently I had enough to fully produce one, apparently. Got it. Or one refinery. And then what I'm planning to do is, when I can, build cargo crates all the way up, and then have assemblers on either side. That's at least the plan. Really? I'm out. I am. Okay, so you get to go back on. Totally me surprised. I thought I wouldn't run out of resource. Okay, and the ground is a little bit bumpy, but honestly, if I'm being blunt, I think I can work with that. Because these things really don't mind bumpy terrain, at least too much. Like this, I'm sure they'll be fine with. Other things on the... or other vehicles might struggle slightly more, but not by too much, or I'm doubting. Alright, so let me see. I'm missing what? Motors. Production. So, refinery, I want a basic refinery, and then to produce those. And there we go. And you are full again. Honestly, I was expecting that this time. Wait a second. You are approaching... Oh, the fighter docking station. Oh. We are in a very... either a potentially very lucrative spot or a very, very dangerous spot for us. I really do not want any of the gravel, if I can help it. Two motor, 7 computer. I'm guessing everything I needed for the assembler was, or is also, well, that would make sense. You know what? Enough of this. Three computer, or 7 computers, 10 motors. Let me just go ahead and weld this up real quick. I need to hurry up and get a bit better tool. Welder, that's the word. That should be also nickel. That's right. This should be fun. Assuming I don't crash my power grid. I didn't even think about that. I mean, based off the sound, they're all running. Along with you, too. And they're keeping up. The refineries are keeping up? What? they're almost keeping up. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that, so I'm genuinely happy about this. So next up, ow. That hurt. 300. Where were you? You? Nope. You. Thank you very much for that insanely kind donation of steel plate. Alright, so I guess next up on the docket is to just start mining some cobalt and iron so I can go ahead and start producing some small cargo containers. So I need like 10 interior plates. Actually, wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so now I'm out of power. Okay, so I can power 3 refineries, a drill and fill system, and a basic assembler with 4 highly unoptimized wind turbines. Honestly, I will gladly take that. And this will be able to produce everything except for the metal grids until I go get some cobalt, which I will be leaving to go do right now. That's a tree. I would much rather not hit that. Okay, something else I need to put on here are some significantly better spotlights than what are currently on here. Hey, stop moving. There. So where's that cobalt? CO is right there. So I'll go between Imber and Parallax. You will be allowed to proceed in this territory as long as you show no hostility. There will be no trouble from us. We expect the same from you. From Parallax and Imber. Oh yeah, so I'm... Oh, that's awfully close again. So you are a supply transport, so I'm assuming you are just going back and forth from the fighter docking station. And if I remember... I'm just trying not to focus on that because that is unideal for me. And if I remember right, the cobalt's going to be pretty much down here. And good, I can still run up this entire thing. I think I'm in the right spot. Well, I'm pretty sure I am. But just for the sake of it, I will turn right. Yep. Just simply because it is around 90 meters down, I think. Yep, exactly like I thought. And good. My biggest thing is when mining, as long as you can run out of the tunnel you're mining in, you'll be good. Or it's a good tunnel. Alright, but unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today's episode, so I hope y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, all that amazing stuff, and I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye, guys!